Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, the latest streetwear news, and of course we just discuss anything to do with streetwear in the series. In today's video, we're going to be covering all the official images, all the release details, and my thoughts and opinions on an upcoming collaborative release. What release are we going to be covering? Well, we are going to be covering Supreme New York and Burberry's collaboration for week 3 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 collection. Yeah, guys, I didn't believe it when there were rumors floating around that in this Spring-Summer 2022 season, we were going to get a Burberry collab. I didn't believe it. Supreme is collaborating with a lot of big fashion houses these days, and I was just skeptical. I was like, there's no way. But here we are, covering the collab today. It's kind of wild to think about, like way back in 1997, 3 years into Supreme being a brand, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna imitate your iconic print and do it in a box logo unofficially. And they got in a lot of trouble for doing that. And then now, in 2022, all these years later, it's like, all right, official collab time. It's crazy. It'd be crazy to see someone with the old box logo combining it with the newer stuff. That would be a bit of the old and a bit of the new. It'd be crazy. But yeah, we're going to be covering everything to do with this collab today, guys. We're going to be covering everything. Release details, the editorial, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on this collab. And from what I know, this collab is big. It's not just like 5 pieces. It's like 20 plus pieces. It's crazy. There's a lot here. Now, how we're going to cover all of it is by using, of course, a HYPEBEAST article. So we'll start it off by heading over to that article now, and we'll start covering the release details for this collaboration. So here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to check it out. But let's dive into those release details first. Now, from what I know, there will be some pieces releasing exclusively at Burberry, and then some that are releasing only at Supreme, or the majority of it releasing at Supreme. So those are some interesting details that we do have to cover. I think this article does mention most of it, or all of it, so hopefully we'll cover it all there. But the Supreme Burberry Spring Summer 2022 collaboration will see a global release available at the at Supreme's online website on March 10th, which, just confirming, it's Tuesday the 8th today, 2 days from now on Thursday. Yep, that is 100% correct. It'll be releasing 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, and of course, a couple days later on the Saturday for Japan. So Japan is getting it as well. The 6-panel and crusher hats will be available at a later date. So some of the things are still getting delayed. That's not a big surprise. We saw that last season. Some of the pieces, and especially the collaborative pieces, I remember the Crow pieces, got delayed like right until the end of the season because they just couldn't manufacture them on time. There's probably a lot of reasons, but there we go. Now, the leather track jacket and leather track pants and silk pajama set will be made available exclusively from Burberry on March 10th, US, UK, and Europe. So I'm going to assume that there is a Burberry store or multiple of them in Japan. It doesn't look like you can pick it up there. On March, it says and March 12th in other markets. I'll just correct myself there. There you go. You get it a little bit later on the same time that Supreme would drop in your region. So I'm assuming then that Japan is going to get it just a little bit later. That's all good there. And it also looks like Dover Street Market London will be hosting a registration for the collaboration. Visit its official website for details. There we go. So it's releasing in a lot of different places. It's all over the place. It's not just one central location like it normally is with a lot of the Supreme collaborations. So if you have any further questions regarding the drop, I'll try and help you out the best I can. But yeah, leave your questions down in that comment section below. But now that we have covered all the release details we really have to talk about regarding this collab, we've got to talk about the collab itself. So we have an editorial of the Supreme skaters rocking the collab for, I think it's 19 photos, so quite a few photos. And then we have 63 images of the individual pieces by themselves. So we'll dive into the editorial first and then move into the images of the individual pieces. I don't know if this was like this for anyone else, but the first images that I saw of this collab was this exact photo here. I tried to avoid it as much as possible, but the Instagram, algorithm was like, Daniel, you want to see this Supreme post. So I did see the first image of the posts about this, but I didn't scroll on through because I did want to save it for this video. But this is the first look, the first couple pieces we get to see. We get to see a co-branded jacket and pants. I just think it's a bit excessive wearing this print both on the top and bottom, and I like the print itself. I'm kind of over these days. It's just really expensive and I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. It's okay, but it's really not speaking to me that much. We got co-branded embroidery on the back there. We can see a BOGO and the Burberry logo here. Another co-branded bit of embroidery there and there. Well, patch there and embroidery there. We've got what looks to be a jacket there, some sweatpants down the bottom, or at least I assume they're sweatpants down there. We've got co-branded on the back of this jacket. I mean, that looks okay because it's done in embroidery and it's not done in a contrasting color. I don't mind this one too much. I just know that it's going to be incredibly expensive, but this piece is okay. Not blowing me away though. Oh, we got Blondie modeling it. I thought he was over his days of modeling for Supreme. That's crazy. Well, there we go. He's rocking the brown version of the jacket with the matching pants, and I assume that's just some, regular old denim underneath there. Got a pink version of this jacket. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, nothing wrong with pink. That wouldn't be my first color choice. And we can see that the interior has the iconic Burberry design there. Moving forward, we've got, I'm going to say a nice little jacket here with a faux fur collar. I quite like the shape of this jacket. It looks quite nice. The shorts though, I don't know about the shorts. I think the shorts are going to be a bit of a miss for me on that one, but it's good to see navy blue over here modeling it as well. Yeah, I mean, I actually quite like this silhouette, and it having, not contrasting branding on the back. I don't mind this jacket too much. Like, again, this all comes down to price though. Depending on the price, I could see myself picking up that jacket, but yeah, I know it's going to be ridiculously expensive. We've got, is that the inverse or just a different color of it? I can't tell. Might just be the inverse. Or maybe it is just a different color, but we've got a different color of it being modeled by Blondie. Looks quite nice with gold jewelry, actually. I gotta say, it looks quite nice there, but yeah, I don't know if I'd work. I think I'm more sway towards the black there. Got it showcased again here. We've got the bucket hats and the full tracksuit looking deal here, or the full suit there. Okay, so the denim might actually, that we saw before, might actually be part of the collab as well. We've got a co-branded denim jacket and pants. This looks okay. I'm assuming the interior has the Burberry all over print in it because, they've got to slap it somewhere. I'm assuming that's going to be the case. We can see more jackets and stuff here. It's, from what I'm looking at, it's exactly what I thought it would be, except for this leather. This leather track jacket and track pants. I wasn't expecting that, but everything else so far, if you told me Supreme and Burberry were collabing, I'd be like, yep, this is exactly what I envisioned. So, they're not blowing me away here. I would not pick up the leather track jacket. It's cool that they're using leather for that type of silhouette, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be rocking that. We've got some rugby tops releasing in this collab as well, and we can see the hat there. We've got some button-up tees. That button-up tee is actually quite nice. I don't mind that one too much. And of course, wouldn't be a Supreme collab if we didn't bring back the box logo. There was an unofficial one in 1997. Now we got the official one. I actually quite like it here in the grey. That's probably my favorite piece so far. mainly because it's also going to be the most cheapest piece that I've liked so far. Not because the design's cool, but I'm just like, you know what, the hoodie wouldn't cost as much as the jacket that I liked before. But yeah, I'm gonna say it looks exactly how I thought it would be. I think you guys could probably agree with me on that. When, as I said, if someone said Burberry and Supreme, this is what I think of. But again, this is just the skaters rocking it. This isn't a full image of it, so let's dive further into it, guys. Let's head on over and now check out the photos of all the individual pieces of this collab. Okay, the first piece, I mean, this doesn't actually look that bad, but the problem is when we cover the drop list for the whole week, I'm gonna see the price tag of it and be like, yeah, nah, no thanks. Because it's just gonna be dumb expensive. But all in all, I actually don't mind this. I kind of would have preferred some, you know, horizontal pockets instead of vertical pockets, because it just looks a bit nicer instead of having them like protrude out. But oh well, you can't always have what you want. It's got the print on the interior there. It's got the co-branding on the back. We've seen it. It comes in a few colors. The black ones, actually no, I do quite like the like traditional Burberry colored one the most, but the black one is still quite nice. The pink one, it's a little bit too spicy for me. I couldn't see that being used too much in my regular rotation. We've got this really nice, I mean, it kind of looks like a puffer jacket, but it has a very different silhouette. I really like this. I liked it in the black. So I thought it was the inverse on the exterior, but it's actually the other way around. It's actually just the exterior. We have an inner little print there on the lining. I mean, it looks okay. It looks very, very Burberry and less so Supreme. I would say my favorite color out of this is going to be the black. I'd like it without that print all over it. Like, that looks quite nice. This with the pink, this with the, I don't know, caramel or brown. I don't know. It just looks a bit too much. But yeah, I mean, that's not too bad there. Moving on, we get, is this the leather track jacket? This looks like the leather track jacket. It comes in a blue, which we didn't see in the editorial, and it comes in a black. We'll obviously see some matching pants for it as well, but this isn't really doing too much for me. Here is the matching pants. Is that doing a lot for anyone? I'm not too interested in that. We've got, is this the denim? I think this is the denim. It looks like the denim because it's got that traditional, you know, leather patch, co-branded patch down there. It's got the buttons. This looks like to be the denim jacket and the silhouette as well. Comes in a pink pattern. Comes in just a traditional blue as well. It doesn't actually have the Burberry pattern on the inside as well, which I thought was quite surprising. Yeah, I think I'd just go with the Burberry brown just because it's, you know, stereotypical of Burberry, but yeah, I don't know. It's not doing too much for me. It's like, oh yeah, okay. We obviously got the jeans as well to match. Yeah, nah. Got the shorts. You can miss me with the shorts. I was not feeling the shorts at all. I assume this must be the pajama set then? Yeah, it's got to be right. It looks like it's made out of that flowy material. It doesn't look like a dress shirt because it's got this, you know, contrasting line around it. Yeah, it looks like the pajamas. Comes in 3 colors. I liked it when I thought it was a button-up shirt and not a pair of pajamas. I could probably wear it as a like an outwear shirt if I was to buy like one of these 2 colors, but yeah, no, probably not going to do that. We've got the matching shorts. Yeah, no. We've got the rugby tops. I can see these hitting. I can see these being quite popular with everyone. I'm not a huge rugby top guy, but yeah, I could definitely see a lot of the UK fellas in particular getting around this type of stuff. We got the BOGO, which, I mean, I'm going to say I think this grey hoodie is my favorite that I've seen so far. The black's okay. Oh, jeez. There's a pink. That's going to be the cheapest, that's for sure. Yeah, the grey, yeah. I like the grey. Grey's nice. We've got, of course we do. We have some BOGO tees as well. Yeah, I can't see myself spending a lot of money on a BOGO tee. We've got some denim caps coming in a couple of different colors there. We've got the crushers. Yep. And of course, we've got some skateboards. That would be a nice little thing just to like commemorate this collab happened, is to just pick up one of the skateboards, you know, just to say that it happened. You could say I have a Burberry skateboard. It's cool. Yeah, the skateboards are nice. Okay. All in all, how do I feel about this collab? Well, I'm not blown away by it. It's exactly what I thought Burberry and Supreme would do. So, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe because it is exactly how I thought Supreme and Burberry would handle a collab. It's true to both of their origins. Then it's a good collab. But, I mean, the pieces in here aren't blowing me away. They're kind of just like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, I would pick maybe a handful of them up. Like the BOGO hoodie, the skateboard, the trench coat we saw at the start, and then that faux fur collared jacket at the start as well, which was, if we can go back that far, I mean, there's like 10 bajillion pieces. Yeah, this jacket here, like I would consider picking those up, but the price tag is going to turn me off. But yeah, I don't know. For me, this collab is going to be a miss for me. I don't think I'll be hunting down any of these pieces. I think I'll just go for other collabs that are going to be releasing this season, or, you know, in previous seasons. It's okay. It's not groundbreaking. It's not crazy like the Louis Vuitton collab. Yeah, it's all right. But maybe you have very different opinions. Maybe you're, you know, a huge Burberry fan or a huge Supreme fan, and you think this is the best collab you've ever seen. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, whether it's a positive opinion or negative opinion on this collab. Let me know how you're feeling about it down in that comment section below. Well, guys, that's it. That is the whole collab. That is everything releasing between Supreme and Burberry for Supreme's third week of their Spring-Summer 2022 season. It's releasing on the 10th of March, 2022, obviously. Or, I mean, it's releasing on the 12th if you live in Japan, and it looks like it'll be releasing in the Burberry locations as well. Well, at least those exclusive items will be in Japan as well. We covered all the individual pieces, the editorial. It's okay. It's gonna sell out. People are gonna, it's gonna appear on your Instagram discovery feed. Like, you know, like stereotypical, like, yeah, Supreme, a high fashion collab. It's just gonna do it. I wouldn't mind maybe, yeah, like a handful of the pieces, but it all comes down to price. If it's too pricey, I'll go chuck my money elsewhere on pieces that are probably better. But I mean, maybe you're going for this collab. Again, I'm not the biggest Burberry fan. I think it's okay, but maybe there's a select few of you out there that are like, Burberry is the best, so maybe this really speaks to you. If you are going for anything from this collab, or, you know, think really highly of it, I'd love to hear either what you're picking up or how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme collabs, upcoming Supreme releases, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and of course, the best indicator of all, a subscribe to the channel. Now, this month, March, we are also trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone of 3,280 subs, where, I mean, less than a handful away. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of March. But that's all I gotta really say about the collab. That's, you know, everything. I wish you guys luck if you are going for some of the pieces from this collab. I hope you managed to pick up whatever you're after in the size and color that you're after. I'll be covering this collab and obviously all the seasonal pieces in the drop list video in the days to come, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, until the next Supreme video, until the next Burberry video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.